So what I thought about, and the reason why I said that was because I was watching the Knicks game, and they kept on saying that if Knicks wins, that they're on, the series. Yeah. So now I'm looking at that if right now that they're in the quarterfinals and it's going to be the Heat at Magic on December 9th, the Knicks at the Raptors on December 9th, then the Suns at Thunder on December 10th, and the Spurs at the Lakers on December 10th. And then after that, it'll be the semifinals, which will be Saturday, December 13th. Right. And so again, but they think a big deal about it. Well, they are because again, from business standpoint, let's go from the first point, the NBA business standpoint. The Emirates of the Saudis, like the Saudis have invested heavily in this particular tournament, right? The NBA is trying to expand, and they would love to put a team in Dubai, right? With all of the trafficking that's going on with Dubai at this point, and the way that Dubai is, I don't know if you feel like this, but I know that I feel like Dubai is the New York Vegas, right? With all of these, with all of these, real entertainment things and these big, attractions, right? And I think that the NBA and Saudi Arabia have figured that, listen, this relationship is one that we can benefit from financially, right? As the game continues to grow internationally. So the Emirates Cup is number one business-wise an opportunity to continue to promote the international partnerships that the NBA is developing, right? The second part of it is the NBA trying to infuse excitement back into the NBA regular season. They have felt, after looking at some of the different things, the different interviews and different conversations that have happened with the leadership in the NBA, they have felt that the product is becoming somewhat not stale, but repetitive to the point where new eyeballs aren't coming on to the team. So this Emirates in-season tournament is a way to mimic what happens in soccer over in Europe, where they have in-season tournaments that kind of bring a little bit more excitement to the fandom. Yeah, brings fandom, and thus people can get excited again about this after half of the season kind of championship. Competition, yes. Right, so it's interesting. The other interesting part about it, what they decided to do, was pay players who are participating extra money. So every game you win inside of the tournament is attached to a check. So teams that win, not only does the team get recognition, but players actually receive a check. Right. If they win the in-season tournament, at the end, I believe it is $500,000 or more that each player on the team will receive as a bonus to their already $1 million contract. Right? Right. But there are some guys who don't make millions of dollars, right? Like a guy who's at the end of the bench and they have a two-way contract. You know what I'm saying? Right. They don't really have a long-term contract. But if he's on the team during this period of time, where they win the in-season tournament, or even playing and winning certain games, that's that extra money that goes into that player's pocket. Right. Yeah. So, but also now to the pure basketball part of it is that sometimes basketball can become boring to an NBA player over 82 games, right? It can become boring. There are teams that you're going to be. There are teams that are going to be teams you got to get up for. But, traveling, staying in hotels, away from your family, it can get repetitive for them, right? So what they wanted to do, the NBA, is infuse an incentive to play hard. And this also added that element too. To say, we don't want the fans to see you playing and you playing with lackluster effort. We would like folks to see you playing to the highest of your abilities. And so we're going to give you an incentive that is a monetary one to play for. And they're doing it too, Bill. And they are doing it. Oh my God. I mean, man, these guys, I mean, like I watch basketball, man, it's like it is so exciting. I mean, because they're playing. They're really playing their hearts out. I mean, it winds up being a very exciting game. Very exciting. And listen, we can talk about this again all day, man. We got a lot of stuff to go through, but we're gonna go through. We only got about 12 more minutes, so we're gonna get already. We have to do. There's something that we have to do. We have to pause, and we have to pause, and we have to call the Adon because as Muslims, and that's a radio program. 5 times a day we make the world stop to bring to the what's on top. You know what I mean? أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the call to prayer. That's what we're supposed to do. 5 times a day, we stop and we give praise and recognition to the creator of the heavens and the earth. So now we can continue. Cavell? One of the most beautiful things that you can hear in the world, I swear for life. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Pop, man. You know what I'm saying? I love your voice, man. Yeah, I'm believing that. You do what you do, baby. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I want to say, whenever the dawn is called on my phone, I get alert. Sometimes I just sit back home and I mean beautiful. Like I'm talking about next level beautiful and that's why so let me run through the community. You know what I mean? I'll put that up on the social media for I'm a college forward, and his name is Namin Salami. Dunk against one of the Oscar players recently here, man. And I'm telling you, body, he has that thing. He has that thing. You know what I mean? Where it doesn't feel like, he's looking at the cars and consuming the TV. Yeah. He has a nice flow of everything. When he brought Cade in, and what happened is that Nike is giving Cade his own signature music, which is supposed to be the year. But again, Cade has put himself in such a great position at 24 years old to, really change the narrative around the Detroit Pistons. And of course, their troubles over the last, I would say, 10 years, 10 to 15 years, they've been, they had, not last year before, they had the worst, and they started to be something like 30 games in a row, like some crazy they lost in a row off the season. It was out, and I know in do that, and then now see big part of success, work ethic, commitment, dedication, and performance.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't